Nobody stands above the judgment of the queen that was, nor the arbiters of her justice.
Going to take on the ogre then? Oh, Octave. Tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit. You're a brave soul, envoy. Spiders are bad enough as is, let alone big mean bastards like Nasib. A pleasure, envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement. Apologies, friend, but that's none of your concern. I left there. Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face mock. Be safe out there, you hear?
Never trust a waterfall. Who knows what's hiding back there?
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Get me! You see that?
Everybody all right?
What's the target? Over here!
Stay. Beyond seek. Give me a second. Onward, to your left. To your left. Then roll. Another glorious battle.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that.
Gotcha. Beyond seek. Worth and raw. Worth and raw. Worth and raw. Worth and raw. Come and get me! Quit moving. Seek. And raw. Don't die. I got it.
Quiet as the depths.
Someone there?
Suck it!
On your left. Switch it! On your left.
Seek!
Hey! Over here! Not looking good.
Worse than raw! Worse than raw! Seek! Caçador.
Try. Oh. Give me a target. Oh, let's see what you got. Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior. Nice work.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
I was just getting warmed up.
Listen, the Deeran's got to start boarding the ships. The boys like the trust is going to get them killed.
All gonna die somewhere.
Make the boss run. Come and get
Still recovering.
You'll see.
Same win. Another win, but who's counting?
Welcome back, Envoy. Show it here. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive. Well, I'll be. That's all. Hope you're proud of all you've done.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't...
You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here.
We need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right? Why people choose to live in a place like this, we'll never know.
Many
Ever wish
did.
you could move back
Parodies.
Nothing out here but liars and thieves.
You take that back. Some good people here.
Yeah, all getting robbed by liars and thieves.
I bring my flute up here sometimes. It's nice and quiet at night.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something? Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door. First off, we need herbs.
Andra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to...
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't think... There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are... No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
Well, there's no need to do that. Please, just see if you can talk them down to the... We really can't afford what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean...
Yes. We're not proud of our past. There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
It was a land dispute. Things got at it.
Ha! More than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the Living Lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the Godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us. Thank you, and...
Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt. They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the... You're that envoy, aren't you? The one who was, killed in the street. I start looking in high places around the shantytown. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Would it even make a difference if I said don't do it?
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and don't mind getting pecked.
Let's go. Show me what you got. Where's my mark?
Gotcha.
Over here.
Beyond seek.
Nothing like a win with a good team. Say what you like about my people, but we built a phenomenal wall.
Nothing to see here, friend.
Heard you died and came back. Good trick. Heard you died and came back. Good...
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor. Ah! A kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Literally don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you. Heard you died in Cape...
Nothing to see here, friend.
You're back. Praise Wodaka. Ah, you've come back. Oh, wonderful. How did you do it? Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us...
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come...
Rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done. Careful. Some people have fallen down these stairs. Not me, mind.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
Any luck with the Well. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's in... Don't... Just one more thing. All this time, do you really think the gods... They do, don't they? How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about... Thanks for the swollen nets.
Finally, another customer. No, I'm just not used to seeing people like you. I would have swept if I'd known you were coming. An unpretentious godlike. The Living Lands really does... Anyway...
I'm sure you've had your own. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in. It's not that. Believe me, if the Rawatayan Empire had their embassy, troops, and paladin hirelings here, it wouldn't be any different. Not from what I saw in the Deadfire. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise. I've been told I snore, so I hope... Good thing you're asking. Holler if you need anything else.
Fior Mes ivêrno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an No, none more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. A job is a job, Envoy. But I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost. Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject. Ask away. Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. I see. Let's lay this down. I don't need to know how many men you've killed to know you're more than capable in battle. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday. Best we just keep things professional. All right. Can't say you'll get a different answer, though. Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use lember without really... I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn lember, you'll have to spend time in... And that's not going to happen anytime... Right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Oh, do tell. We've already talked about this. I hope... Right. Well, until then, let's just keep things professional. More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation. Turns out those of us... What do you need? Right, changing. Not before I've done some reading.
The armored mask. Flee from her. Blinding light, a searing brand. We recall some. You are not safe with her. We reach the spine's tip, but the old scars do not lie. We burn. A storm from the same spark. All steer clear of the... No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden.
Here we go! Eyes right! Let's see what you got! Right flank! Nice!
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Grave robbers. Reincarnating as rats would be a step up.
Well, I'll be damned. You lads see this? A blasted godlike. In the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't it.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point. Thought your kind... Though, I don't recognize who's godlike. Now, is there a reason you're here? Besides being a pain in my...
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. The man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again.
You little shit!
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again...
Is that all you got? Hold the come and get me! You'll seek!
Just like the good old days.
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
No way. Looks like the Adirans already tried negotiating with themselves.
Here we go. You're mine now. What's the target? To your left. On your right! Hey! Over here!
Zorbs, keep your eyes open.
That's a bad way to go.
Sokka. So much for the fastest way to Emerald Stair. The land just about swallowed this place.
Here they come. Take your best shot.
Well, that was fun.
What am I hitting? Good one!
Watch my breath! And roll! Take him down. Take the best shot. Coming from your right.
Not bad, Marius.
appointment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. Might have had something to do with that poor fellow who got strung up. Sounds like a real charmer, that one. The rebels hanged one of your kin. Fellow by the name of Garrick. Suppose they wanted to send a message. Whoever lands on these shores wades into the same political quagmire that's claimed us all. No, anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what.
Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy. Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
And Egwolf's death won't help matters.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwine, right? Steel Garrote. I figured they're just more intense.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off.
I don't like that Ludwine woman.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of this.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious...
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what...
We're headed to Fior Mes ivêrno to see if the Animancers know anything about the dream. Maybe we'll learn something about your...
Right, when it comes time to deal with Animancers.
The Living Lands is an odd place.
But so are the Animancers.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful
of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with...
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of... But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is... And, while we're in... There's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the...
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from...
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Come.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius?
I have, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's not.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule. She could use our help. Let's go there. Well done.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Time to rally.
On my last legs.
That's it.
Too late.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? To climb, of course.
You're welcome to my shoulder.
There's a godless artifact just... But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the 3 of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the animancers in Fior, and I need this vase now. Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruin. Once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
Unseen, unheard.
That's one for us.
Watch yourself. Give me a target.
Come and get me!
We got them all.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad? Those are as if people weren't hungry and...
A godlike in emeralds there. Well, maybe our luck's in. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been... Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor, but of course nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real pro. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that does. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. Not only is the dream scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting anima. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. Godlike. You're a natural. We're animancers, hooking up equipment and... You see, the living lands is rich. We channel this energy.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive.
But as you can see, we've been... Diata thinks so. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the animancy can change the world. But it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they... Come back soon. Emerald Step. Come back soon.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you? Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me, we're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you. Oh, holding my vase hostage. I respect that. First and foremost, Fior Mes is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not. Oh, hardly. I'm not an animancer myself.
So you are?
Right. So humble.
But Vidaro has lost his grip on the land, and Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have...
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Of course I forgot a ladder. And of course I forgot a ladder. Wonderful.
told us that animancy would save our crops, and now you spoiled on the vines. Larry won't even touch them.
Animancy's process.
Beyond seek!
Everyone okay?
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Yes, I explained all that. They still said no.
Gods, someone has to do.
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zari?
We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarups aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone.
That's odd. Why would Zarups attack equipment and not just continue?
Finally, someone with a little back.
The Zarups have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess, just go check it out and let me know what you find. God's go.
Almost every Zarup I've ever met has tried to eat me before I could finish saying hello.
If I found a camp of friendly Zarups, maybe I could finally see what they're always dancing about.
Show me what you got!
What's the target?
Seek!
Glad that's over.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? It's not bad enough that their mother... A little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crop. Ah, finally! Someone... When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. You come back with my crops, and I'll... Hey, you! Go away! There's nothing here!
You showed up at a... Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giat is about to tear that poor man a new one. One of our animancers. She's bright as a spark, but She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting.
Animancers fighting?
This isn't the first time Giatta's put the governor in his place, but... Look around.
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Times are hard, but the Animancers haven't failed us yet.
The Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again? Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fior. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find these Valians in there. If their experiments are affecting Adiran interests, and when the time comes, the Steel Garrote... Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Can I interest you? Welcome to...
Trees are tearing at their walls, but they still find time for a good debate.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops! Look at your city! The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home!
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it!
We can discuss this in private.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Did you hear that, Ignacy? You should be taking notes.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Indeed. We were fighting the Dream Scourge before it even had a name. I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust Anne. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town.
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mes ivêrno. But you haven't even tried. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.